Alright, hello gamers. How is everyone? I have Archer here. He's a sweetie boy. Mwah. We are going to be playing Nancy Drew Danger by Design. By design, we will be playing it. I believe this is what I open. Okay. Updates are available in it now. So now, move this back over here. This UI is the biggest pain in the ass in the entire world. Might as well just go to Nancy Drew now. That's not even it. Nightmare Ned. Nancy Drew Speedruns. Hello. Hello Lorelei. How are you? Please just work. Well, it almost worked. I have to go back. Also turn off my buzzer. Where did you knock over? Thread? You knocked over Thread? You kick Thread like the football? Thank you for believing us. And we are doing good. We slept in today. And feel great about that. We've not really rested since our final. We went to Boston on Friday, and then Susan had a day where she set up her encampment with her knights, and then we rested after that, but we didn't have like a long night's sleep. But Boston was fun. We saw a Red Sox game, and the Red Sox lost to our team, the Nats. It's very rare that they play that you get an interleague play like that. So we were very excited that the game we happened to be invited to happened to be against the Nats. Also, I'm going to get my water first of all, and then I'm going to practice the roach bit specifically. Oh no. Okay, so bits I'm concerned about doing presently. I'm now concerned about doing the flash game. I'm concerned about doing the roaches. Some of the navigation with the water puzzle, or with the water level, but honestly that will just kind of sort itself out, I'm pretty sure. Parfaits I'm not concerned with. The outfits I'm not concerned with. The tea I'm somewhat concerned with now. I don't know how I keep screwing that up. But the bomb and the typing, those are both fine. It's like the roaches, the flash game, which somebody reminded me that in the flash game, there's a button to mix up the faces. Love how watching you do this makes me very knowledgeable about this game in interesting ways. Like, do I know the best path by memory? No. Do I know where all the stuff is and what you mean by the roach bit? Of course. Yeah, exactly. So, roaches. The roach thing is that there's a very precise path. And I did slightly screw that path up last time, not just in, like, navigation, but also because I forgot to look at the wall, and then I had to go back and look at it.
That must be the box they came in.
Ah, perfect save. Okay. Immediate roach. Okay, so let's read through the instructions. Roach immediately after you pick up the box. Turn left, click the roach to go behind the desk, pick up the roach and the letter. Back away from the desk, turn around, go to the magazine, read the magazine. Back up from the table, turn around 3 times, and the roach is by the tea station. Turn around 3 more times, and it's by the mannequins. Reach the stone circles, there's a roach there, and then examine the circles. Back away from the circles, turn around, the roach is by the coffee table. turn around, and then forward left 3 times. Turn around and the roach is by the desk. Read the note on the desk. Back away from the desk. Turn around 3 times and the roach is in front of the First Lady's dress. And then you go back to the tea station and the roach is there. Take a photo of the kettle. Leave the room. Yeah, the intricate rituals. When I ran this game, I didn't have this part memorized. Yeah, I have my notes here on my iPad up on the side. It is crazy. Tobar is certainly a character for figuring these sorts of things out. Also, hello, Steve. Do you prefer Steve? Stevis? Mr. Christ? I'm also always afraid that I'm going to miss a roach. I already forgot. I already fucked it up.
That must be the box they came in.
Mr. Christ was my father. I have notes on a PowerPoint on my laptop in front of me. That makes sense. Okay.
Gotcha.
That isn't even the right roach.
Fonts.
I've already screwed this up again.
That must be the box they came in.
Grab that roach. You did a ton of trial and error. That makes sense. Left. Go here, grab the roach. Okay. Roaches are hard to deal with in real life too, yeah.
Dear Miss Minette, in the books on the women of the French resistance, exploits of Noisette Tornade, because she owned the windmill which you now own.
You could probably do the desk and behind the desk roach out of order. Yeah, probably. I'd rather just stick to the... Tober does say it should be done precisely as written. But I have screwed it up before without the most error. There we go.
The stone discs in this picture could have something to do with the M380 decoder Noisette Tornade used. This picture looks like...
Do we even know about the decoder at this point? Okay. Back away from the table. Turn around 3 times. And then do that again.
Here, buggy, buggy, buggy.
Okay, then like that, and then look at the stones.
Wonder how all that red paint got there.
Down the circles. And back up.
Playtime's over, little guy.
Coffee table. Turn around, forward left 3 times, turn around, roach by desk.
Gotcha.
Okay, now read the note on the desk.
Somehow I don't see Minette getting real excited about fonts.
And then it's at the tea station. Fuck. God damn it. Okay. That's the last one.
There, that has got to be the
And then you go here, you take the photo. Gross. And then...
You can open the door now, Minette.
Did you get all of the bugs?
Yes, Minette.
Let's do that one more time. Maybe 2 more times.
9.
Are they all alive?
Yes, Minette.
Are you sure you didn't kill any?
Positive.
And they're all in the box?
Listen, here's the thing. Minette is horrible. She seems awful to work with.
Things go. Only I don't want to be here when you
She's a little bit based, too. I'm sorry. She is.
about right now is revenge.
Just
They're cockroaches.
her at the beginning being like, as soon as I'm financially independent, I'm telling I'm telling everyone to buzz off. And then,
Anything you say.
you know, her being like, please don't kill the roaches.
3,
Very cool.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What a nut job.
I won't say anything about her,
That
you know, potential treason. I just won't say my opinion on that. Left. Fuck, I fucked it up.
That must be the box they came in.
Oh. I forgot the immediate roach. I'm glad this loads so quick.
That must be the box they came in.
Fuck. I hit the wrong thing. I think this might be a case of slow is fast for me. Much like navigating the park. The right one.
That must be the box they came in.
You heard about the box that they came in?
That must be the box.
That must be
they
it.
came in.
Behind, that's the First Lady's dress. Now I'm just like forgetting how to do it.
They came in.
Hello, buddy. Left. There we go. It's the hand.
Dear Miss Minette.
Hello.
The books on
Mwah.
French resistance exploits.
Also, I've tried using the windowed program DW.
This is from
What's
that
KIB?
historian who called
Kib?
before. Maybe she
Um,
can figure out why Dieter was carrying that obituary around.
DWNX program thing. That shit never worked for me. I don't understand it. I'm glad that there was something in the forum of having somebody help you with it. Archer, what are you doing? Arthur,
The stone discs in this
you kick lens cap like the football?
380 decoder Noisette Tornade used. This picture looks like it was cropped. Here, buggy, buggy, buggy. Missed it.
At least these ones I can just... Sad, it's not the end of the world, you can't use it. That's fair. I mean, I've basically figured out how to do it here. It's a pain in the ass, but I know how to do it. Ah.
Wonder
And
how
the circles...
got there. Playtime's over, little guy. Or girl.
Oop. Fuck. I guess I have to grab this still.
No, I don't see Minette getting real excited about fonts. Gotcha.
Okay. As long as I read that, it will give me a second chance at the roach. And then T station.
There, that has got to be the last bug.
Okay. One more time, and then we'll do a run.
That must be the box they came in.
Okay. Trying to do it without looking at the notes.
Dear Miss Minette.
I looked at the notes already.
Resistance exploits of Noisette Tornade.
Okay, then you go look at the magazine.
Which you now own. This is from that historian who called before. Maybe she can help me figure out why Dieter was carrying that obituary around.
It doesn't feel like right should get you there.
In this picture could have something to do with the M380 decoder Noisette Tornade used. This picture looks like it was cropped.
Most pictures are these days.
Shoot! Here, buggy, buggy, buggy.
I'm probably not supposed to swear on the stream, right? That seems likely.
Wonder how all that red paint got there.
Turnaround desk.
Gotcha. Fonts.
I think I missed one.
I don't see Minette getting real excited about fonts.
And
Playtime's over, little guy. Or girl.
so there is room for error.
There, that has got to be the last bug.
Done. New game. Hi, I'm Nancy Drew.
Since you can tell a lot about a person by where he or she lives, I thought I'd introduce myself by showing you my room. As you can see, I keep it pretty neat. Of course, I don't spend that much time in here. I always seem to be off.
It didn't start.
In preparation for our landing, please make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened. Thank you.
Taxi!
I think I might have to set up this stupid split thing again. Don't tell me I have to set up the auto splitter again, please. Hello, live split? I think live split crashed? Where the hell even is it on here? That's Nancy Drew. Why are there so many fucking service host things? There we go, live. Where the fuck did it go? Just left. There it is. And that task. Okay. Yep, layout. TCP server is now part of LiveSplit. Fucking, I don't want to update right now. Okay, the auto splitter is here. I think it just straight up crashed before. I'll be straight with you. Alt F4 not sitting through that cutscene. New game.
I'm Nancy Drew. Since you can tell a lot about a person.
Okay, come on, auto splitter.
I thought I'd introduce myself by showing you my room. As you can see, I keep it pretty neat. Of course, I don't spend that much time in here. I always seem to be.
There we go. Yeah, must just crash.
In preparation for our landing, please make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened. Thank you.
I feel like this game has a very big lead-in compared to other games.
Hello?
said don't come near me. No, Minette, don't!
No, Minette, don't.
Stay back, you hear me? Stay back!
Yep.
Bonjour, vous êtes... are you Nancy?
Yeah?
I'm Heather McKay. Welcome! I'm so glad you're here. How was your flight?
Have you guys seen that TikTok that's somebody doing an impression of like talking to Nancy Drew characters?
That's just Minette throwing one of her tantrums. Don't worry, she'll stop
And they include the little like
now.
my favorite bit is they include the little like audio glitch that happens sometimes where it'll like little start a tiny bit of dialogue.
Oh, you mean Minette? Don't worry, she's fine. At least she will be after phase 3, which should begin right about now.
I was here talking on my cellular phone.
See, she uses this process that some shrink taught her to manage anger and frustration. First, she vents her rage for 10 seconds, then 6 seconds of sobs and tears, and finally, at least 4 seconds of robust laughter, all of which restores her positive flux.
Huh?
It's all very weird, but it works. And believe me, without it, she would be impossible to work for. With it, she's a mere nightmare to work for. Anyway.
Ready to get started?
You bet.
I've played too much of this game.
I made a list of all the things that need to get done and put them on your computer. That's a Metro Pass. It'll let you ride the subway all over the city for free. Go ahead and take it. Answering the phone...
Nancy Drew characters really do have a certain cadence.
Ask me, that is. Do not bother Minette. She's behind on her spring collection and is in danger of falling way behind on her couture projects.
Why is she so far behind?
She's been under a lot of stress lately.
Heather?
Yes?
I hear voices. Who are you talking to?
Yeah, I hear voices too.
Nancy Drew,
Get over it.
from the States?
Well, she's no good to me out there. Send her in.
Yes, Minette. As soon as you feel up to it, she's right through that door.
I'll let you get back to work.
Okay.
Ooh, good RNG.
What's this?
That's the plotter. It's broken. Fixing it is one of your jobs.
Eh.
There.
Get the phone, please.
Eh.
Bonjour, Minette's House of Design.
Bonjour, my name is
No, set the nod.
with the Modern History Department at UC Kearns in the States, and I'm following
About a second slow there, but I had a little navigation trouble.
Noisette Tornade?
It's that historian person, isn't it? Tell her we're sorry, but Minette is extremely busy and won't be able to get back to her for at least 6 weeks.
I'm sorry, but
I heard. Well, 6 weeks it is then. Thank you anyway.
Sunny was here. Pick up envelope from J.J. Ling. Pick up
What game is Sunny from? I've heard that is a reference to a different game.
Jean-Michel Traquenard. Fix plotter. Do whatever Minette tells you to do and do it fast.
Yeah. Now T. No, now we try and leave and get this.
There's something on the floor here. Looks like someone slipped it under the door. It's for Minette.
Go ahead and open it.
That is mail fraud?
What little time you have left. Soon it will all be over.
Oh no, not another one.
Minette's gotten other letters like this?
Letters, phone calls. They started sometime in April, then they stopped, then they started up again in July. And last month, someone sent Minette dead flowers every day for a week. She locks the letters up in her dodo box over there in order to neutralize them.
Should I give this letter to Minette?
Just put it in the dodo box.
How do you open this thing?
You don't. There's a lock on it, but Minette is convinced
Bye, and then we talk to Minette.
wickedness in there will escape and wreak havoc. In fact, don't say anything to her about that letter. It'll just upset her, and if she falls any further behind, she'll have to cancel her show next month. And if that happens, she may as well cancel her career.
I'll let you get back to work.
Whenever you have questions, just ask.
Ask me, that is. Do not bother Manette.
I was just about to call Amy Grunhild and tell her that this internship thing she'd arranged for you was off. It's bad enough Amy foisting you on me like this. The day I become financially independent,
I'm gonna be a little bit slow on this.
will be the happiest day of my life. Well, you're here, we've met, so get to work. Heather did give you a list of chores, right?
Oh, yes, I'm all set.
All set.
One more thing. See that form over there? The one I've just started to drape? Don't touch it. Don't even go near it. That's the dress I'm designing for the first
How did I get 6:05? That seems impossible.
That's the one.
Isn't the record like 7 minutes?
Actually, make me a pot of my special tea first. It was custom blended by my tea therapist, so make sure you follow the directions.
I need to clear that best time.
A nice big boost of herbal energy never fails to get my brain cells firing.
Let's see. To make Minette her tea.
2,
first
3,
thing I do is read these instructions.
4,
Then I should put whichever
2,
herbs
3,
and
4,
instructions
5,
say
6,
into this
8,
pot of
9,
boiling water. Then when I'm
11,
done,
12.
I should click on the teapot so I can pour the tea into a cup. If I make a mistake and need to throw out an herb that I chose or the tea itself, all I have to do is click on the sink. Okay, I think I'm ready.
Hello?
There, I finished making your tea.
Come on.
Just leave it there. Hugo Butterly, eat your heart out.
Thank God.
Nancy, come back here.
The tea is utterly rude. I can already feel my creativity flowing again.
Plus 8 seconds. I don't know why it said like,
Surging
oh,
towards
your best
the
time was
light
6:05.
blue shore. I have another job for you. A very critical job. See the stuff that I've been studying? That, in essence, is my spring collection.
Uh-huh.
All those objects have certain things in common.
I'm so fascinated with what her spring collection would have been.
Of my subconscious, from which all the designs I need will eventually burst forth.
Uh-huh.
They're all totally rude, but they're not enough. I need more, Nancy. You need to take the number 7 metro to Pont Neuf, go to the flea market in Square de Vergalant Park, and buy me 4 more things with qualities identical to the ones each of these possesses. Use this bag.
But
Put everything in there as soon as you buy it. I don't want anyone seeing what you bring me. It could give away my whole collection. Here's some money.
But I'm not sure what you want.
Stuff. I want stuff. New stuff that's just like this old stuff, only different. Now just take a good look at my stuff, then go. Go!
Alright. To Dieter.
No, don't say anything. Let me guess. You lost your passport, so you're looking for the American consulate to get it replaced. Only you wound up here because you asked a Parisian for directions, and you thought you understood what he said, only you didn't. Am I right?
Actually, I'm looking for Dieter von Schwesterkrank.
Dieter von Schwesterkrank.
You never know, though, whose last name is supposed to be pronounced in the German way, and
Would take off if only I
who's supposed to be more anglicized.
My name's Nancy.
I knew a guy whose last name was spelled Knoppfel,
I have not printed them up
which,
yet, nor will I have time to do so for quite a while.
which, you know, in the anglicized version, or the German version would be Knopfel.
The essence of those fabrics was better
It was Nofel.
But I need to deliver them to that fashion editor, Jean-Michel Traquenard, today.
My regrets once again. Do you know how to make prints?
Sure.
Then all is well. There is a binder on
Yeah, sure. All you have to do is go in there and flush the toilet like 10 times, and that makes prints.
Escachrome PB paper. The darkroom is through the door with the red light by it, and the 4 negatives from which prints need to be made are next to the enlarger. I'm sure you'll do fine.
What's this?
That's just a toy I made when I was a boy. Go ahead and play with it if you want. I still do.
Nice camera. Is it digital?
Yes, very high res though. Very limited capacity. Would you like to borrow it?
I'd love to. Thank you.
You're welcome. Just make sure you don't knock over anything in there.
Whoa,
Some of those
look at all those
chemicals are
bottles of
extremely
chemicals.
volatile.
One false move and boom.
Okay.
Help yourself.
There, I'll just put them in an envelope and I'll be all set.
Ah, you made the prints. Now you get to have the pleasure of delivering them to Monsieur Traconard.
It sounds like you don't like him.
He's a conceited
Oh, shit.
nuts who thinks far too highly of himself and far too
Fuck.
little of everyone else to do his job
I
fairly.
chose the wrong one.
Mother didn't seem to like him very much.
Oh, that's the best I've ever done that.
Bow and scrape when I'm in his presence, and he resents me for
By
it.
about 2 seconds. That felt good, too.
See, most people are
Yes,
so
okay, bye.
he'll write something bad about them that as far as they're concerned, whatever Jean-Mi wants, Jean-Mi gets. No questions asked.
Thanks for your help.
Drop by again.
Okay. So when Dieter gives you the list of stock photos that he needs, why does he write it in French? Hmm? Checkmate, atheists.
Bonjour. Lequel préférez-vous?
Parlez-vous anglais?
If you buy, I speak whatever you like. I am Malika. I sell fine things from around the world. The others here, they sell things which they pry from the muck of their basements.
Okay, let's see what you got. How much are you selling the green rings for?
They are green magic rings. They cost 15 euros.
Would 8 euros be okay?
Voila. What else do you like?
Guess I'm just not in a buying mood.
When you come back, maybe then I have what you like.
I'll remember that.
Merci. Au revoir.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Monsieur Marchand, à votre service.
Bonjour, Monsieur Marchand.
American tourist?
Sort of. Is that okay?
I like Americans. They are smart. I sell good stuff and they can tell. So, what are you going to buy?
Well, what's in here? A movie?
Oui, it contains an American short film. I am not sure if it is about
21 euros.
burden in Tibet or about someone who talks a lot, but it has won many awards. And the fact that it is in a nice blue canister makes it well worth 84 euro.
Would you take 21 euros instead?
Vendu. What else tickles your fancy?
I really don't want to buy anything right now.
By any chance, does Mademoiselle wish to earn some money?
Maybe. How?
The tourists, they like to buy hand-painted reproductions of famous works of art. But as you can see, it is difficult for me to paint them. But for a young woman such as you, it is easy.
You want me to paint the reproductions?
You see, the lines are already there. You look at the original painting, you put paint on your
It
brush.
looks so terrible.
Voila, a painting which the tourists will gobble up.
Ugh.
You 15 euro for each one you complete. Do you wish to start now?
No thanks. Maybe later.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. If you like the bargains, you have come to the right place. What captures the eyes?
Well,
You put some real stank on bonjour.
Is very special. The truck which rises and falls inside it, unlike any I have ever seen. Watching it will entertain you for hours. And I am selling it for only 20 euro.
I'll take it.
It is yours. See anything else you like?
Does this cost very much?
The traffic cone is one of my favorites. So colorful and so useful. With it, I myself learned to park my car parallel. And I ask only 10 euro for it.
I'll take it.
It is yours. See anything else you like?
Nope.
Actually, I don't see anything else.
Here, new things come and old things go all the time. You must come back.
I might just do that. Au revoir.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Alright. Little slow is a lot fast. Placement. Placement.
Come in. Set your things down and come on over here. Hi.
I'm trying to do those little things. I don't know. They're noted here. I don't quite understand what they do.
No worries. I have plenty of clothes in every size imaginable. Your bedroom's down that hall. The airline lost my luggage once, told me it was gone for good and paid me $100. Then 5 years later, my suitcase shows up on my doorstep. And a bill for the $100 they'd paid me. Plus interest.
Oh my gosh, really?
What? You don't believe me?
Of course I do.
The worst part was I had to toss out almost everything.
Okay.
Clothes, makeup. I mean, the stuff was 5 years old, right? You like chocolate chip cookies?
You're not making them on my account, are you?
Heck no. I'm about 3 pounds shy of being the perfect size 12 that I need to be for Minette. I have a very high metabolism. So, I make cookies, I eat cookies, and since you're here, I share cookies.
I'll be back in a bit.
Ciao, Bella.
Okay.
Hang on, I almost forgot. Heather needed a bunch of...
I always forget which places I can fast turn.
Give it out over the phone. I'm real paranoid about that sort of stuff. Don't ask me why, I just am. Go ahead and take it to her.
Oh.
Guess
Bye.
I'll be running along.
Take care.
Okay, Hotel de Ville. Two 211, and then order the cassoulet. Make sure I click the menu.
Oui?
I'm sorry to bother you, but are you Jean-Michel Traquenard?
Not Traquenard. It is Jean-Michel Traquenard.
Jean-Michel Traquenard.
Traquenard! Traquenard!
Traquenard.
Enough! What can I do?
Hey, Starlights, if you're here, can you take care of them?
Nancy Drew. I've just started working for Minette as an assistant.
Oh? What happened to Ezer?
Is there?
Ezer Mickey.
Huh? Oh, Heather McKay. No, Heather still works for Minette. I'm kind of working for both of them.
Our Lady of the Mask has fired 3 assistants in the past 5 months. I hope you are not next. In fact, that Ezer has managed to avoid the axe for the...
Honestly, the mask is a look.
Remarkable.
Here, I'm supposed to give these.
It's
photos
fairly rude.
Came straight from Dieter von Schwesterkrank's darkroom. I printed them up myself.
You are quite doué as a photo developer. Bravo for you, Nancy Drew. Merci. I was afraid Ezer had forgotten. So, you had the pleasure of meeting Herr von Schwesterkrank, eh?
He seemed very nice.
Dieter is a very enterprising young man, which in most cases is good, but...
Hello, Starlights. Can you get rid of the spam bot, please?
So, do you, like Ezer, hope to leave your mark on the world of couture?
Would it be bad if I said yes?
In the world of couture, a single creation worn by someone famous to a high-profile event, such a dress can be worth a fortune in publicity, which makes it a desperately competitive world. A dog-eat-dog world. A world where bad...
So is that supposed to be his Palm Pilot or Blackberry or something?
You must order something. I insist. La carte, s'il vous plaît.
Thank you.
Oh, but I'm really not hungry.
Mademoiselle.
Thank you. I mean, merci.
Order anything you want. Everything here is superb. And Henri, he is the best waiter in all of France.
Well, in that case,
cassoulet.
I think I'll have the cassoulet.
D'accord.
D'accord.
Merci. Henri, ajoutez-le à mon édition, s'il vous plaît.
Certainement.
Who can resist cassoulet?
Oh boy. Mmm. As we say in the U.S.
Excusez-moi,
I don't know if I've heard that one before.
So, what else do you wish from me?
Thank you for talking to me.
À tout à l'heure.
Okay, back to the opposite. You think this is an even slightly accurate map of the
Bonjour.
French subway.
That's House of Design.
Bonjour. Est-ce que c'est Heather?
This is Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew. Oh my, that name is familiar. But for the life of me, I cannot remember why. Nancy Drew. This is going to drive me mad.
May I ask who this is?
Prudence Rutherford.
Prudence Rutherford.
Oh, shoot.
I know you. I talked to you when I was working at the Beach Hill Museum in Washington, D.C. I'm Nancy Drew, remember? You sent me a copy of your fire ruby necklace. You know, the one that had been stolen.
Oh, good
Copy?
heavens. Yes, of course. Nancy Drew. Why, as I understand it, it was largely because of your investigatory prowess that my real...
The way of very sugary fruit punch is like actual fruit. Perhaps.
answering the telephone for Minette. Get down from there. Excuse me, dear.
Nancy, tell her the designs are done and will be shipped to her by the end of the week. Then go to the work table and finish them.
You want me to finish them?
The instructions are all right there. Piece of cake.
Why does she talk to her husband like this? Like he's a dog. I mean, I'm not kink shaming, but...
Thanks to that scallywag, I've quite forgotten what we were talking about.
I forget too. But the important thing is, I'm going to ship you some designs very shortly.
Oh, goody goody gumdrops.
You should have them by the end of the week.
Wonderful. I'm sure they're going to knock my socks off and blow me away, as you young people like to say. Lucille, get the deodorizer, please. Philip's been in here again, I'm afraid. Goodbye, dear. Or shall I say, à tout à l'heure.
If you need to talk to Minette, good luck. She's playing that ridiculous online game she's obsessed with and refuses to do anything else until she gets the hub.
RuneScape, she's
So aggravating.
advertising, looking for boyfriend.
Do you happen to know what Minette's login is?
I'm afraid I have no idea.
All right.
Right. Okay. Radio silence. Hmm. Thank God. Okay. Thank you, thank you. The mix it up button helps. Because I think sometimes, I don't know if it like completely swaps what's in there, but there just aren't 3 matches sometimes.
All right. I got the highest score. Or should I say Carol did.
Oh my gosh, I did it. Heather, I won. I got the highest score. Send Nancy in here. We've got work to do. And I am on a roll.
You're a genius. Now get in there before she decides she has to beat that score.
I'm gonna design some outfits first, actually, Heather.
To finish for Prudence Rutherford under here?
You got it.
First thing I need to do is flip up this plastic sheet.
Okay. where's the fuzzy slippers for this one? She, of course, gets the boa. This and the big sunglasses? Up there. Glare.
Excellent.
For a cruise, you are, of course, wearing a bunny suit as if you were the famous streamer Dug Dug with the pineapple.
Excellent.
And here I almost like this outfit, if it weren't for nearly everything about it.
Well, that's that. All 3 outfits are ready for you to send to Prudence.
Good job.
Ah, you have some stuff for me. Let's see it. How absolutely positively rude. The lava lamp, the rings, the canister, the cone. They're perfect. I adore them all. Now go away, I have work to do.
Heather, where is JJ?
I told you, she's not answering her phone.
Heather, I don't want excuses.
I want JJ now.
Nancy? It seems that Minette has finally thought up all the designs she needs for her spring collection. But instead of putting them down on paper, like a normal designer, she insists on creating them on a live model. Hence her sudden, desperate need for JJ.
Say no more. I'll go get her.
Heather, I don't want excuses.
Alright, to Pont Neuf.
I want JJ.
Now.
Go like the wind.
Like the wind I shall go. I think I just talked to Malika.
Things, you see?
Yeah.
You sure do.
You are sure.
And everything full price.
How much are you asking for this steak?
That is made of the finest wood, and it can be used for many, many things. It is one of my most popular items. For that reason, I sell for 13 euros.
I'll take it.
Voila. What else do you like?
Is this mint?
Oui, that is
Mint.
the growers of mint because of them all over Paris, all over France. No mint except for here. I have very good mint, not moldy. I sell to you for 50 euros.
I'll take it.
Voila. What else do you like?
Is this just regular string?
That is very good string. Very strong.
There's a magic string.
Buy for only 6 euros.
I'll take it.
Voila. What else do you like?
Guess I'm just not in a buying mood.
When you want to look again, just come back.
I will. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Okay. Less more. And 1, 2, 5. 1, 2.
Oh, goody, you're back. I'm really bored. Let's play hangman. You know how to play, right?
Hangman? Well, yeah, sure.
Great. Okay, I'll think of a 6-letter word and...
Oh, no.
Ready?
On second
Oh, thank God.
some other time.
Hit ready by mistake.
Just let me know.
Minette needs you at her studio. In fact, she's been screaming for you. Literally.
Too bad. I'm not going anywhere until these mint chocolate chip cookies are finished.
You have to. Minette is freaking out.
Too bad. Silly me, I just said that, didn't I?
Look, go to the studio. I'll finish those for you, okay?
Pokemon go to the studio.
Well, I'll head over there. But I'm gonna call you before
I'm laughing at my own stupid fucking jokes.
those aren't done. Or if you try to lie...
Just go, please.
Well, all right. Everything you need is right here. Recipe, baking sheet, mixing bowl, measuring cups and spoons, ingredients, and if you mess up and want to start over, just turn around and dump it down the sink. One problem though. The recipe calls for fresh mint. Only I had to toss the sprig I had because it was moldy. So you're going to have to go out and find some more. Which could be hard because there's some kind of mint shortage thing.
You know, JJ is so real for that.
And I'm also out
You know, you buy vegetables and then they rot in your fridge. The eternal cycle.
Remember, I'm going to call you when I get to Minette's. If those cookies aren't done, I'm going to go shopping instead, and Minette's going to go bonkers. Ta-ta!
Okay.
Well, here's some molasses. First thing I should do is get out that mint and chop it up. I'll just chop up this mint.
Hello?
There,
Oh,
I'm ready to start cooking.
3 butters. 1.5 cups of sugar. 1 teaspoon of molasses. 3 eggs. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. 2 1/4 cups of flour. Do you think this recipe is good in real life? Do you think it works? 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Mint. 1 cup of chocolate chips, and then mash. Come on. Let's go.
Must be the mint that makes their edges turn up like that. I'll just cool the cookies off on this.
Yeah, I tried to.
Done. Hello?
Well, are they done?
They sure are.
Describe them.
Describe them?
Describe them. I've made them before, so I'll know you're lying if you fail to mention the one thing that makes them different.
She had to call us on like a payphone for this.
Curl up.
No, cell phones exist. Never mind. I forgot what year it was.
Minette is about to become a very happy camper.
Whoop. Zoo, my love. Jing. Okay. Where am I going now? Up a side.
Get the phone, please.
Minette's House of Design.
I need to speak to Minette.
May I tell her who's calling?
No, just get her on the phone.
One moment, please. I'm sorry, she's busy. May I take a message?
I'll just send her one.
A stuffed parrot?
Away. Back to Pont Neuf. No.
Looks like Dieter. I wonder what he's doing.
Dieter! What suit for 31? Stuffed parrot full price, pie tin for 1.
Dieter! What did he run away for? That was weird. Looks like he left something on the bench. These must have fallen out of his pocket. Was that Tornade? That's the woman who that historian was calling about. Why would Dieter be carrying this around?
Bonjour, mademoiselle. As you can see, you have many new things to choose from. What intrigues you?
Well, let's see. A wetsuit.
Not just any wetsuit. It used to belong to a friend of the famous undersea explorer Jacques Cousteau. A friend who is said to have shared many adventures with him. For that reason, I sell it for 125.
What about the adventure of love?
€20. That's all I'll pay.
Vendu. What else tickles the fancy?
Is this parrot very expensive?
The price is very reasonable. 20 euro.
I'll buy it.
Vendu. What else tickles the fancy?
Is this pie tin very expensive?
Very cheap.
No.
Would you take €1 for
Thank
it?
fucking God.
What else tickles the fancy?
I literally would not have had enough money.
Very Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
I'm
Au revoir.
playing it fast and loose with instructions.
You are wise to return. I have many new things. You see?
Yes, you do. I could use a flashlight. Mine was in my lost luggage.
That is only 10 euro. Batteries included.
What about 3 euros?
It is yours. What else?
Not the worst deal.
Actually, I'm not interested in buying anything right now.
Then you will just have to come back.
I might just do that. Bye.
Au revoir.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Fuck!
Welcome back.
Damn.
What do you like?
Guess I'm just
Hey.
not in a buying mood.
When you want to look again, just come back.
I will. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
That's why I take it slow. Rudabach. Talk to Dieter in the dark room. Ugh. Life is strange voice. Dieter in the dark room. Dieter in the dark room.
Mr. von Schwesterkrank? Are you in there?
Who's there?
Nancy Drew. I just wanted to ask you some questions.
14778899966.
What you were doing in Square du Galant Park?
I was just taking a walk.
You dropped an obituary about Noisette Tornade. Shall I leave it for you?
There's no need. I don't want it.
Why were you carrying it around?
Because I was going to send it to my grandmother. I thought she knew the woman. Turns out she did.
You also dropped some kind of trinket. Looks like a miniature clock.
That's something my great-uncle Hans gave me. It's actually a key. It opens the panel over there to the right of the bookshelf. He lived here during the war. The place has been in the family ever since.
What's behind the panel?
Go ahead and see for yourself. Just be prepared to go a little cuckoo.
1477.
What's up with this? Mr. von Schwesterkrank?
I'm doing pretty okay.
That key your uncle gave you opened up some kind of passageway. Is it okay if I see where it goes?
A passageway? He never said anything about a passageway. Go ahead and explore it all you want. Just be careful. This building is very old.
Wonder if his name is Boris.
Thick reference to
I wonder what that's.
The Who.
The year when our despair ended. The year when my despair began.
Leave Rupert to Buck. Say, talk to Manette. Cockroaches. We've got this.
Now what?
You have to get them out of there!
Who? What happened?
That animation was really fast.
When I opened it, all these bugs came pouring out. They're all over the place in there. You have to get them out before they lay eggs or something.
What exactly do you want me to do?
Just go in there and put them back in the box they came in. Carefully. Don't kill any of them. Nothing good ever comes from killing things.
Don't worry. I'll get them out of there for you.
Bless you.
Yuck. That must be the box they came in.
Radio silence.
Dear Miss Manette, the books on the women of the French resistance, exploits of Noisette Tornade,
Noisette.
because she owned the windmill which you now own. Oh, this is from that historian who called before. Maybe she can help me figure out why Dieter was carrying that obituary around. The stone discs in this picture could have something to do with the M380 decoder Noisette Tornade used. This picture looks like it was cropped. Here, Buggy, Buggy, Buggy. Wonder how all that red paint got there. Playtime's over, little guy. Or girl. Gotcha! Fonts. Somehow I don't see Minette getting real excited about fonts.
Let's go.
There, that has got to be the last bug. You can open the door.
Let's go.
Did you get all of the bugs?
Yes, Minette.
Apparently not the fastest I've done it, but...
I don't know, 9?
Are they all alive?
Yes, Minette.
Are you sure you didn't kill any?
Positive.
And they're all in the box?
Yes.
Okay, listen. I want you to take that box to the park and let those things go. Only I don't want to be here when you come out.
Oof.
Probably the only thing those twisted little vermin are thinking about right now is revenge.
Minette.
Welcome to my dark, twisted vermin mind.
So I want you to count to 10, and then, and only then, are you to come out of there, all right?
Anything you say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What a nut job.
Calling zoo. 0, 1, 0, 1, 6, 1, 4, 5, 6, 0.
Hello? I know you are calling for minutes. Please, tell me. Is this Xing Xing?
No, I'm afraid not. But I know Jing Jing. In fact, I'm staying at her place.
You are the most lucky person in the monde. I am a big fan of Xing Xing. I call her house and leave massage. I call Minette because I know she works there, but she will not talk to me. She is too... what is the word? Paranormal?
You mean paranoid?
Yes, paranoid. So, if you are not Xing Xing, why do you call me?
This is Zoo.
She's a little paranorman.
Well, Zoo, my name is Nancy Drew, and I saw a symbol on the wall when I was in an underground passage not too long ago. It looked like 2 leaves with 2 nut-type things attached to them, and I just wondered if you could tell me what it meant or why it was there.
Yes, of course I can. But first, you must have Xing.
How's everyone doing?
Write something for you?
You must have her write something that I can keep. Have her write, Zoo, my love, Xing. Then, take the metro to the Denver Rochereau station, enter the catacombs, find the bones from the Magdalene Cemetery, and put the autograph in the skull below the plaque.
Have her write Zoo, my love, Jing, go to the catacombs, find the Magdalene Cemetery bones, and leave the autograph in a skull.
Yes, exactly that. Don't worry about desecrating the person whose bones they may be. The skull, it is a fake. My friend and I put it there. And so, after you delete
He is doing the most.
and I tell you all about the symbol you saw.
But what...
He's very dedicated to stalking.
Then, Nancy Drew, it seems we will both be very disappointed.
Okay, Zippy calling card. 1, 5, 5, 9, 5, 5, 5, 6, 8, 3, 8. And we are doing 2, 2, 1.
Modern European history, Lynn Manrique.
Hello, my name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling from Paris. Actually, I talked to you earlier when you tried to call Minette.
She's finally called.
Why does this woman want to know about Noisette Tenard specifically?
I'm afraid she's still too busy to talk to you.
Oh,
But if you don't mind, could I ask you a couple of questions about Noisette Tornade?
certainly.
You mentioned hidden plunder in your letter to Minette. What did you mean?
Some people said that during the war she took various pieces of artwork,
mostly from churches, and stashed them away somewhere so they wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Were they recovered after the war?
The artwork remains lost to this day. No one knows exactly what Noisette took, or if indeed she took anything. You see, from 1942 until the liberation of Paris, Noisette worked as a translator for the Germans by day and an encoder for the French resistance by night. This, as you might imagine, made everyone suspicious of her, both French and Germans alike. And after the war, things got ugly. Especially when people found out she was romantically involved with a German soldier. His name was Hans von Schwesterkrank.
You're kidding me. What happened to him?
Hans left Paris right after the war and never returned, leaving Noisette to fend for herself.
What a world. What a world we live in.
46 and acquitted, but the experience left her quite bitter. She never married, you know. Very private person. She served as Paris's director of public works for more than 20 years. Yet not one person has been able to tell me what her favorite color was. In any case, Noisette was terribly hurt that the city she loved had turned on her like that. After her trial, she told the press that the truth of what she'd done during the war resided in her and in the person and place she loved the most. And that was that. She never spoke of her wartime activities again. I assume that the person she was referring to was Hans von Schwesterkrank, who passed away a year or two ago, and that the place was her beloved Moulin, which is where she lived for almost half a century after the war. That's why I'm hoping Minette will allow me to visit it. Now, I've got a question for you. In the hours before she died, Noisette was said to have constantly muttered
This might be a decent time.
green. Is there anything inside the Moulin that has to do with red left green? Anything at all?
No, but I'll keep that in mind and let you know if I see something.
I'd appreciate it. Any other questions?
Thanks for taking the time to talk to me.
Call back anytime.
Last more.
Hey, Rumi, how's it going?
Let's play hangman.
Okay. You know the rules, right?
Oh, yes.
I sure do.
Great. Okay, I'll think of a 6-letter word and you try to guess what it is. Ready?
Ready. Z.
Nope.
U.
That's a winner.
M.
Incorrect.
L.
Correct.
O. V. E.
That's a
J.
winner.
I. N. G.
I wasn't
even close. May I have that piece of paper?
Sure. Want to play again?
Maybe later.
Anytime you want to play, just let me know.
I'll be back in a bit.
Take care.
And then take paper to leave. Take a photo of the skull.
Une entrée, s'il vous plaît. Bye-bye, hard-earned cash. Magdalene.
Not really hard-earned. Minette gave that to you.
There's a skull.
That's more.
Hello?
It's Nancy Drew. Did you get the autograph?
It is magnifique! You were wise not to try to fool me, Nancy. I know Jing's handwriting better than I know my own. So, here is what I know about that symbol. I call it the hazelnut because to me that is what it looks like. A noisette.
Wait a minute. A noisette?
Yes, that is French for hazelnut. I have seen it in only one place in the catacombs. To reach this
I think
return to the
this could be a 114,
where you left Jing's autograph.
which would be a PB.
The top part of the skull and push the red button.
I kind of feel like I'm on fire right now.
Passage that will lead you to the noisette.
Great. Thank you.
But if you go there, you must be careful. The tunnel police, they are one problem. The tunnels, they are another.
What do you mean?
Some of the tunnels,
Thank you.
especially near the Mouton Beverage Company, they are water...
What they're filled with trees.
You mean waterlogged?
Ah, yes, waterlogged. You must swim underwater to reach the place where I saw the noisette. And the water is very cold. You will need a wetsuit. Good luck, Nancy Drew. You will need that too.
Alright, this is the last bit of money we will be spending.
Un entrée.
Pay to win.
Well, it's time to put on the wetsuit. Hope it's more comfortable than it looks. Ooh,
It is not.
place is
I guarantee. Ooh. Careful.
Okay, a rough translation would be, in Europe,
3724.
new bridge, Snow White lives in a red castle. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I have no idea what this is, but after everything I went through to get here, I'm taking it. A rat!
Through the back.
Mr. Von
Okay.
Are you in there?
Who's there?
Nancy Drew.
I am steadily losing seconds that I am ahead here, but
But this is really important. Is there anything I can do to help you?
Well, if you want, you could take some stock photos for me.
Sure.
The list of things I need pictures of is on my desk. You can use the camera I let you borrow.
I'll get right on it.
Did you take all those photos for me?
I sure did. They're all right there in your camera.
So, you had some questions for me?
What do you know about Noisette Tornade?
that is the wrong number it has there.
I recall reading that she died recently, and that's about it. Why do you ask?
I know 3 things, Mr. von Schwesterkrank. 1, Noisette Tornade, whose obituary you were carrying until it fell out of your pocket in the park. Noisette used to own the old windmill Minette now owns. 2, during World War II, she was rumored to have hidden several valuable works of art from the Germans somewhere in Paris. And 3, she was romantically involved with a German soldier named Hans von Schwesterkrank.
Oh, yes. I know all those things too. Hans was my great-uncle. But there are 1 or 2 things you don't know, Fräulein. You could not have known that just before he passed away, my great-uncle gave me that.
What is it?
Something Noisette gave to him. Turn it over and look on the back.
I refuse.
Unfortunately, my great-uncle couldn't remember what any of it meant. She used to be the director of public works, so I went to her favorite park to see if anything there might help me figure out what that card means. But I discovered nothing. You can keep that if you want.
I can?
Yes, I give up. I don't care anymore.
Finding that lost artwork is why you started going out with Minette, isn't it?
Since Minette owns the Moulin where Noisette spent most of her life, I thought dating her would help me figure out what that card meant. But then something totally unexpected and tragic happened. I fell in love with her. Minette is one of the cleverest, most infuriating yet fascinating women I have ever met.
Then why aren't you still dating her?
Because for reasons known only to her, she broke it off. I thought that if I found that missing artwork, I would...
I don't know why it says my best time is 57 minutes. That would be a world record.
My mind on my work these days, let alone on finding some mystical treasure. If you want to look for it, go right ahead. Right now, the only thing I'm interested in recovering is Minette.
Hotel de Ville.
Sue Loren 4154.
Is that the supercut time or sum of best?
Mademoiselle Drew.
I could not tell you.
The picture of Minette that was in the June issue of Glam Glam, was it?
I have absolutely no clue.
Most photographs are these days. Why?
Do you think I could see the uncropped picture?
As it happens, all the pictures which I use in my articles are stored right here in my digital assistant. I will help you, mademoiselle, but only if you help me first. You see, the owner of this cafe, he faces a crise. The person who makes desserts for him has stepped out for his customary 2.5-hour break. Unfortunately, a bus full of American teenagers has pulled up, and all are clamoring for parfait. So, I will tell the owner that you will make the parfait, and when you do, he will be indebted to me and will allow me to continue using this table as my office. And I will be indebted to you and will allow you to see the picture. You see how it works?
I want some of these parfaits.
Yeah, I get the picture. Okay, looks like I've got chocolate ice cream, vanilla ice cream, strawberry ice cream, caramel ice cream, bananas, tapioca balls, berries, and whipped cream. The first one I have to make is an X-Wa.
Banana?
Merci.
He liked it. Now they want a l'enfer.
Parfait.
Yes. Next up, a tropical.
Banana, balls, berries, strawberry, chocolate.
Oui, c'est ça.
Now they want a l'enfer.
Perfect.
Merci.
He liked it. Next is a corbeau.
A Corbin Blue.
Merci.
I did it right. One mystique coming up.
Okay. Balls, berries, bananas, whipped cream, balls.
C'est bien.
Here comes a fantasy.
Berries, vanilla ice cream, balls, strawberry ice cream, whipped cream.
Parfait.
Yes.
Okay.
A Lulu.
Lulu. Banana and caramel.
Oui, c'est ça.
I'm getting there. There. All done.
The
Let's
owner
go.
tells me you did a good job. And so, as was our agreement, here is the picture you wish to see.
Great. Thank you.
So, what else do you wish from me?
Bye.
We'll talk again later, okay?
À tout à l'heure.
Okay. Go to Pont Neuf and save. Somehow that's not the fastest I've done parfait.
to the memory of the French fighters.
Okay.
Bonjour, Mademoiselle returns.
And she returns with a bottle of Mouton Forte, 1968.
Oh la la, you did it. So, I take this.
So the rainbow pinwheel turn handle turn.
You have earned it.
Thanks.
What else tickles your fancy?
I really don't want to buy anything right now.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir. What was that? Hey, what's going on? Shoot, that pesky squirrel must have jumped on the handle and moved the windmill. Time to get out my flashlight.
All right. Get the key from the chest, do the decoder. Oh, that was the best I've ever done that. By about 6 seconds, I think. Radio silence. 953.
The dials on this thing move. Looks like I should type a message using my own keyboard.
NCEQS
Rouge, blanc, rouge, bleu, rouge. Looks like French to me.
Good. Good. I feel good about how I typed that. I feel maybe a little slow, but that felt better. Thank you. Perfect. Back to the Odyssey, and we will navigate carefully to the door. Come on.
What is that?
Who's out there?
It's just me, Nancy. Uh-oh.
What did you say?
Nothing. Everything's fine. You just stay in there and keep working. Looks like this thing is set to go off if she opens the door. I've got to figure out how to disarm this thing before she opens the door.
What are you doing out there?
Nothing. Just stay in there. Everything's fine. There. I'm done. I won't bother you anymore. I promise.
Fastest I've ever done it.
This thing before she sees it and really freaks.
I think, at least. It could be a 114.
Locked, of course. Wow!
Oh.
So that's what Noisette stole during the war. Stained glass.
The way she says wow reminds me of Littlefoot from Land Before Time.
If you are reading this, it means that I am dead and that you have discovered my secret. Yes, the rumors were correct. With the help of Hans von Schwesterkrank, I took the stained glass you see in front of you and hid it. Not for personal.
The rumors are correct. I was stopping a Nazi during World War II.
Lost to the dangers of war. I was not a traitor, nor was Hans. He helped me because he knew it was the right thing to do. But why, you are asking, why when the war ended did I not return them? Why did I not even admit taking them? At first it was because I was angry. After all that I had done for my country, when my friendship with Hans was discovered, people turned against me and accused me of terrible things. I wanted to hurt the people of Paris the way they were hurting me, so I said...
This is a fun speedrun. The game is terrible, but this is a kind of a fun speedrun.
My anger subsided, but fear took its place. I was afraid that if I revealed what I had done, the accusations would start up again, and people would once again call me a criminal and question my motives and assail my character, and it would have been too much to bear. Hans had gone back to Germany, and despite his promises to the contrary, I knew I would never see him again. Like everyone else, I just wanted to get on with what was left of my life, so again I said nothing. And gradually time passed, and Paris healed, and I healed. Yet the right time...
Paris healed, and I healed, and my boyfriend was a Nazi.
And now I am Director of Public Works, a job I hold not only because I love this city, but because I wanted to make sure that someone, you, would be able to eventually find what I hid. Please make sure these pieces make a safe return to the world above. When you see
The world above.
meant to be seen,
Makes it sound like she spent the rest of her life in this cave.
The darkness with color and meaning and joy. Only then will you truly understand why I did what I did a lifetime ago. NT XIVIII. Uh-oh, the door locked behind me, and nobody knows I'm down here. Not good.
Okay, get ready.
Well, does the dress work?
It does indeed.
Yeah, yeah! What about when I whispered? And when I turned my back? Could you hear what I said then?
Gunther, I could hear everything.
I could hear everything.
You hear every word that is spoken within 10 meters of the First Lady. And what we hear, what we sell, will make us the wealthiest spies on the planet.
I like how they announce that they're spies.
Hey! I made you the dress, so how about paying me?
After the First Lady takes possession, that is our deal.
Look, I put up with the dead flowers, the letters, the paint, the idiotic phone calls. I put up with all your stupid threats for months. I deserve to get paid now.
Those weren't threats. Those were incentives meant to keep you on track. And they obviously worked. You'll get your money when she gets the dress. Let's go, Gunther.
But they're picking it up for her.
Gunther.
What difference does it make whether you pay me now or 24 hours from now?
I want pay now.
Sounds like Manette made that dress for the First Lady to be some kind of bugging device.
The plot certainly does happen in this game.
Where did you come from? You've been hiding in here, eavesdropping. You heard everything, didn't you?
Not everything, but enough to know that thanks...
The thing is, it's like, it's two plots welded together, and neither plot is good.
I knew there was something sneaky about you the minute you walked into my office. I should have tossed you out on the spot and told Amy Grunhild to stuff it. Well, newsflash, sister. I am about to knock your nosy little block off.
Radio silence.
Yeah. I'm taking
Give me a Shara.
and I don't mean
Ooh, fastest I ever done.
Kila! Ho! Ho 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 ho! Ha! Hita! Ho! Issa! Ho!
Hope you're a good loser, because you are going down.
Ho 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 ho! Ha! Shura!
Oh, I hit it? I hit it, okay.
Issa!
You're starting to look a little tired there.
Kila!
Ow!
Ooh, missed that one.
Oh, so you think you can block me, eh?
Perfect.
Your goose is cooked.
Come on. Perfect. Good Shara. 3?
Arm's starting to feel a little weak.
Almost 4 in a row.
Where did you learn to block like that?
I fought imaginary elves.
Give me 2 more centers. Come on, Shara. Okay, Shara.
Hey!
Center works.
Might as well give up, Minette.
One more. Come on. Yes. I think that's a PB.
You never threw a single punch, yet you beat me.
I think this might be sub 114.
Fair. And so horribly unrude.
Some astonishing luck on those 6 Sharas that I got.
Where am I?
Oh my gosh. And there
Let's go!
And why Minette wore that mask. A tattoo, which she later admitted she had gotten on the spur of the moment and which she instantly regretted, calling it the stupidest thing she'd ever done in her life. She also admitted that the reason she had fallen so far behind schedule was because Ernst and Gunther Schmeck, former members of the East German secret police, were paying her a small fortune to create a dress for the First Lady out of fabric they supplied. This fabric was infused with microscopic circuitry that would allow them to eavesdrop on the World Summit. All 3 have been arrested, which means Minette will probably be designing her next collection.
That felt good.
And she doesn't care for stripes. As for the beautiful pieces of stained glass that Noisette Tornade hid away years ago, they have been returned.
Love that.
They came from.
Should I do another?
Noisette is finally getting the respect and gratitude she was denied after the war. Not that she was perfect, but it seems to me her biggest fault wasn't doing too little for her beloved city of Paris, but trying to do too much. And as if busting a pair of spies and recovering lost treasure weren't enough, Heather took over Minette's spring show and had me, be one of the models. Believe it or not, I managed to
I forget who takes over the spring show if you rat out Heather.
falling flat on my face. Of course, I still have no idea what I was wearing, but I can tell you one thing. It was rude. Very rude.
GG.
Time to dig out the tank top, stock up on sunscreen, and slip on those sandals, because for my next adventure, I'm off to Hawaii, to the Big Island to be exact, where I'll be helping out this quirky entomologist. That's a bug
Dear
scientist,
Ned.
by the way, who has just made a disturbing discovery. In fact, my working vacation quickly turns into a series of disturbing discoveries, including one that involves a legendary monster with a nasty temper and an appetite for revenge.
Yep.
So come with me to this island paradise and help me solve the mystery surrounding the creature of Kapu Cave. Until then, aloha.
Aloha indeed. What a time to be alive. Alright, well, new PB. That's deeply pog. So rude. And let's, first of all, go to the webcam. We're going to save splits. Then I'm actually going to go into edit splits and like, what is it comparing to? I think it should compare to my PB. Personal best. There we go. That looks a lot more realistic. Save splits, save layout. Let me just go into edit layout and make sure splits are good here. Comparison personal best. Column time, split time. Okay. Anything else I want to add here? I have the previous segment bar. Whoops. Cancel that. That felt good. Especially after the embarrassing, 125 I put down? Let me see. Yeah, I put down 124.15. So I did it 10 minutes faster than last time. Yeah, I'm going to restart the stream real quick, and Claudia is going to do some Celeste. I don't want to touch this again today. So, give me like a minute, and I will be right